What's up, y'all? Anyway, I had a little complaint about my last video about old dumbass in the desert over there was a little lackluster. Well, this is going to be a little longer. I got to talk about something and kind of something that went on today. And it was really hilarious. More lies and more made up shit. I'm going to tell you this story. So, I was on the radio today, and apparently I'd walked away and didn't particularly hear this or whatever, but I got sent a little video gate from a friend of mine, and he was out there. Now listen, let me tell you the backstory first, because it's going to build up to it. So, a long time ago, I mean, this has got to be like 9, 10, 11 years ago, something like that. I was at a break. All right. And BBI shows up. Now, I didn't know he was going to be there. I didn't know who was going to be there. All I knew is that me and my wife were going to be there, and that was it. And so anyway, he shows up, and a lot of other people show up. Tons of people show up, and it's great. It's wonderful. You know who wasn't there? Dumbass in the desert. That's right, he wasn't there. Nobody even knew who the fuck he was back then. He was not even in the realm of existence. But remember, old Sperman Sherman has been doing this forever. It's great. Well, anyway, so BBI shows up. Now, I know BBI. He knows me. We're a couple of pretty big fellas. I mean, we look each other eye to eye. And I do not dislike the man. At the time, I did not dislike the man at all. Period. I wasn't doing any kind of business with him. I heard of him. I watched a few early videos back then. I know what he did, what he does, everything else, but I have nothing negative to say about the man. And, there was a lot of stuff floating around. There was a lot of keyboard warrior things going on back then. And BBI came all the way from Idaho, way up there, way down here, little old West Tennessee. Actually, no, Middle Tennessee. He went all the way out there to Manchester. And so, with all these monkeys on his back, I would imagine that he probably came with a little bit of animosity, some frustration, and he was very guarded. So my first impression of meeting the man and putting a handshake on him was a little bit of arrogance. But I understand. Because they were just trashing him out there. They were trashing him. Now, I had no part of that. None. And I'm not just gonna hate somebody because everybody else is hating on him. If I'm not spending my money with this guy, why am I gonna hate the guy? I'm not gonna trash him like that. But anyway, so there was another. Back then, the break was very compartmentalized. There was the Channel 28 Good Time Gang break, and there was different clubs that we were just all meeting together. So it was kind of like the Hells Angels and the Syndicates and the whoever the fuck, Santiagos and the Banditos and blah, 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 all just coming together. Now, there was some stuff going on that I was not part of. I was not a part of anything but the Channel 28 Good Time Gang. That's who I affiliated with. And that's it. I wasn't part of a set club or nothing like that. And so anyway, there were some stickers that got placed on some items around the break on the last day. And I had no part of that. I had no part of it. Saturday morning, get up, go out there to the yard, get ready to get down on the last day, and there were some stickers that got placed on some trash cans. There's no telephone poles or nothing like that. And it was directly fired at BBI. I did not approve. I didn't approve. You know, I was just, that's about where that stops. And I saw one about the same time BBI saw one, and I looked at it, and he was looking at it, and I looked at him, and I just shook my head. I'm like, damn, you know, none of my fucking business. Okay? So, anyways, old Shermie baby out there is trying to tell people that I did that. That I did that. No, I didn't do that. Number one, I'm not going to spend the money on getting stickers made up to do that. If I got a problem with you, I'm going to walk up to you, shake your hand, say how you doing, and say, hey, I don't like you. That's how that goes down right there. And you know what? If I inject myself into a violent situation, well, that's what's got to happen. But you know what? I don't give a shit that much. You know, if I just simply don't like somebody, I'm not going to, you know, go up to them and say, hey, I don't like you. You know, like some drunk at a bar fight. I'm just not going to associate with them. And that's pretty much all there is to it. So when I went to the break, and this was like my second year going. I think it was second or third. I can't keep up. But anyways, my first year that I went, there's a lot of people didn't like me neither. Oh, Lord of mercy, there was a lot of people didn't like me. You know what? I didn't give a damn. I was going to have a good time. Now, if you got a problem with me on the radio or whatever, then we'll sit down and talk about it, and that'll be that. But I ain't trying to just jump up in somebody's face and say, hey, buddy, I don't fucking like you, motherfucker. Yeah, I ain't fucking 20 years old no more. So, anyway, he tried to get out there and say that I was the mastermind behind these vulgar stickers and all that. That is simply not true. And that's just another lie from old Mark Sherman. He is digging. He is in a bad way. This is his last revolt, and I've seen it coming. His last revolt on trying to do something with this so-called business, which is complete garbage. I've never met the man. I'll say again, I've never met this man. I've never been in any type of shop or shack or very gay cage he's got or whatever. Never been in none of it. Never seen him with my eyeballs, nothing. So anyway, just want to drop that out there, that now I was the mastermind on some shit that happened a decade ago. This dude is fucked. Fucked. It's beyond psychological problems. It's beyond a mental problem. This dude is fucked up here. Gone. So just, he's trolling the internet and he's grabbing this information. That's why I tell everybody I can and get it out there. Do not give this man your Facebook information, any information about you. What does your real name have to do with anything? Do you realize how much stuff that's come to my house and been shipped here? You know what it says for my name? Top Gun. That's what it says. Top Gun. Sometimes Top Gun 1, 2, 3. But anyway, that's what the fuck it says. But anyway, I have no part or affiliation with anything that was done to BBI a decade ago that has nothing to do with me. Now, whoever did it, they're kind of mad because now I'm getting the credit. I'm getting the credit for something I didn't even fucking do. What's up with that? But you know what? If I can take the heat off somebody, cool, whatever. Let me take it. Let me take the heat off of you. Let them come after me. That's all right. That's cool. That's all right. That's all right. I can handle my own. So if we gonna go down that road, Mark Sherman, put it on me. Now, with all them little vague little fucking threats you've been making about how you're gonna take my house over slander and shit, go for it, baby. Go for it. Go for it. Remember, I'm Jason John Ballard. What the fuck, man? You're in so much trouble. Everybody hates you, dude. Because you know why? You could be a cool dude. You could be a cool dude. You really could. You kind of were in the beginning. About that much. You were kind of cool in the beginning. But when your money started slipping and your bullshit started slipping, it's crunch time now, baby. And you are digging. I know what your handle ought to be. It ought to be the mole, because you are digging up a motherfucker's backyard. That's all you're doing. That's all you're doing, dude. We have fun on our radios. Now, wherever the hell you went for that 2 weeks, you weren't in my radio, so you could have conditions over out west or northwest or wherever the hell you had conditions. We had a blast. Other than your normal everyday, fuck you, shut up, chit chatter, nobody was out there on the base station trashing anybody's radio. No. We were having fun. We had a blast. Now, your name did come up a couple times. And I just said, I ain't heard that motherfucker. Thank God. Thank God. But anyway, you son of a bitch, you. I know you're fucking watching. I know you'll be watching. Because you troll every fucking thing you can troll. You're like a little rat. You go from corner to corner, getting every crumb you can. Then you put the puzzle together, and it's all fucked up. You have no idea what you're talking about. You know why? Because you are not part of the circle. This is the circle, and you're like way up here somewhere. Just, where's the circle? Where's the circle? You're not part of the circle, man. All you got is your goddamn mouth, and whatever the fuck happens in your head, that's all you got. So, in the words of Will Smith, keep my name out your motherfucking mouth.